What's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've made a video from the phone, but nevertheless, I got to talk about SoFi, all right? First off, if anybody was able to snag shares in the 16s, insane. But amazing news, CEO Anthony Noto just bought $1 million worth of SoFi. It was 56,000 shares. Here's the original statement here, Anthony Noto. And at the very bottom, he has an average price of $17.88. And that brings his total holdings to $11.675 million. So he has a lot of shares. But yeah, that's very, very bullish. As you can see, I ended up buying a shit ton of shares too. So I think in the last video, I put around 100K, and now we're at 240. Obviously, I'm in margin again. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I'm a massive believer in SoFi. And I would like to trim maybe 3,000 or 4,000 shares preferably above like 24, 25 bucks. I think this is an easy $30 stock right now. And by the end of the year, probably a little above 30. So if I could hold out till 30, that would be the ideal. But I know once I start seeing some really good profits, it's gonna be hard not to take some profits off the table. But we'll see. I definitely don't plan on selling a single share under $23. 23 is like my bare minimum. But yeah, so basically stock had a amazing recovery from the lows to the highs. It's like a 13% swing. So really, really bullish, really awesome. He actually said in an interview on YouTube that this was about 3 weeks ago. He said that he was going to buy SoFi if they have no acquisitions, and he had to wait because of the SEC and taxes and whatever. They got rules for that. But he actually put his money where his mouth is. So absolutely awesome. I think he's definitely one of the best CEOs in the game. And I'm a massive believer in SoFi. Fun fact about SoFi, if you didn't know, they have beat earnings ever since they were a stock. Every single quarter they've beat on revenue and EPS. So Wall Street always underestimates them, and they always go above and beyond. So whatever they're guiding for, just know they're going to hit more. And yeah, as you can see, average cost. Obviously, I wish I could have had an average cost of like 16, 17, but you can never time the bottom. And under 20 is an absolute steal. 16 is highway robbery. I mean, that's just insane. And honestly, if we do get back to 16, I might leverage myself a little bit more. I might not. Who knows? But I am very, very happy with my position right now. Even though I'm down, I am happy. So portfolio is up. And the Roth, I know I haven't done an update in a while, but basically the Roth is all leaps on SoFi. These are June 2028, so I have a little under 2.5 years for these, so I'm not worried at all. I'm actually going to buy another one as soon as my funds clear. I'm going to buy another one to average down, and we're pretty much going to hold this all the way to expiration and see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to exercise. Probably not. But by June 2028, I expect SoFi to be around $40 a share, roughly. So that's my prediction, at least. But I'm not touching the Roth. I'm just gonna let SoFi do its thing. I'm down a lot, I think, from highs. Yeah, so highs, we were right around 10,000, and we've pretty much been cut in half. But nevertheless, as soon as SoFi rebounds, this portfolio will rebound as well. So not worried. I did max out 2025, so that is awesome. My first year with a Roth. And I have just started my 2026 contributions. I did 1350 very, very recently. I did 700 and then I did 650. And they only gave me half of my 650. So I just bought one not too long ago. Yeah, for 683. And as soon as my funds clear, I'm going to buy another one. So hopefully my funds clear tomorrow. That'll be great. But yeah, anyways, portfolio is around 155-ish. And I have these covered calls here. I mean, I'm still $1.25 away, and they expire this week. I don't know what I'm going to do there. I might roll, or I might just close out for a small L. We'll see. Honestly, I might just hold, bro. Honestly, I don't think there's any harm in holding. I can always roll it out, buy back, and sell a new one further out. But I don't know, man. I don't think anybody predicted the market to be green today, considering what's going on in the world with, the war and all that. And oil is predicted to go up 10-20%, possibly even more. So the world's in a mess right now. Still in my hood shares, 200 at 83, which I think is still a pretty good price. And Microsoft, this is a position I'd like to trim. I'd like to hold 25 shares or less of Microsoft. So I think whenever I am green on Microsoft, I will either sell completely out or sell like 75 shares. So my margin buffer is very good. I'm using about 143K of margin. But I have 42,000. So basically my portfolio is safe all the way until 110,000. That's my, I guess you could say margin call area. But I'm not going to get margin called because if something were to ever happen, I would just, sell out of like Microsoft or whatever, take a little tax write-off on the L and move it forward. But definitely not selling SoFi. I would rather sell Hood and Microsoft before that. So portfolio's in safe conditions. Cover call premium generating me roughly $910. So that's awesome. And that's just a quick update. Portfolio had some massive swings today, bro. We were down 13,000 and now we're up 13,000. It's 26K swing. Absolutely insane. Normally I do not like swings like this, but my favorite company in the world is trading at an insane discount. I believe there's easily 60% upside. Don't take my word on it. That's just my opinion. But I think this is at least a $30 stock in 2026. And maybe once one or two more quarters of earnings come out, other people will agree. And it is more than likely going to be included in the S&P 500 this year. Probably not this month, but I would be looking forward to June, September, or December. I believe they do it every quarter. So that is also big news to look out for on SoFi. Ever since Hood got included, their stock skyrocketed. So, and the market overall, super choppy. Absolutely hit. It's been ranging. I feel like it's been ranging between 600 and 613 for ever. Occasionally it'll break out and then go right back into the range. So pretty much since September, we have been sideways, and it is brutal. But we ended up being green today, which is crazy. I mean, we're slightly down in the after hours, but being down, 2% from the war, and then ended up going green, it's pretty crazy. I don't think many people expected that. So the market is, I wouldn't say go bullish, but definitely better than what I thought we'd be at today. So, but, all right, guys, that's pretty much the video. These are all my holdings. This whole Duke thing will be over by Saturday, I think, which obviously they won. But, yep, that's the portfolio. So, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.